It was a pleasant enough day, but as is often the case with pleasant enough days, it was also a little bit boring. Yesterday, Chibiko had been looking forward to a day of doing nothing, but now he was beginning to wish that he had made some plans. At least the summer sun would not set until late, and so Chibiko decided that maybe he could go for a walk and look for something to do. And so he opened his door, left his house, closed his door, and walked down the street. Chibiko walked for a bit, and eventually found himself at the entrance to Button Park. Off in the distance, you could see what looked like different enticing candies standing up and decorating the grass. Candy, he thought to himself. I like candy. Cotton candy in particular. And so he walked towards the giant-looking candies to see what was happening. As he got closer, Chibiko saw that what he had thought to be large candies weren't actually candies at all. Rather, they were a mix of different stalls and rides. That's right, Chibiko remembered. The town fair is very soon. They must be setting up and getting ready for it. Without even realizing it, Chibiko had wandered into the fair, even though it wasn't open yet. He started to feel nervous. Was he going to get into trouble? He decided that he should try and sneak away. But just as he turned around, he heard a voice. You there! Who are you? Chibiko froze in his tracks, suddenly very frightened. Turn around, the voice said. Chibiko did as he was told, and turned around to see the carrot that was speaking to him. The carrot gave Chibiko a meatball. It was very yummy, and Chibiko said so. No sooner had he done this, however, than a stick of celery called him over. It wanted Chibiko to try its cheese sticks. They were also very good. Then a radish gave him some pizza to try. A tomato some fried chicken, an aubergine some mutton curry, and a spring onion had him try its pork adobo. All of it was scrumptious, and Chibiko was feeling quite full. Almost too full to eat. He was ready to tell the squash that he only had space left for fairy floss, but it turned out that the squash wanted Chibiko to try a spinning chair ride. Since he didn't have to eat anything, Chibiko agreed. The spinning chair ride was a lot of fun. It was almost like driving a race car, and... Uh-oh. Chibiko looked down and realized that he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. Seconds later, he went flying from his chair and landed in a kind of metal bin filled with tiny pink crystals. At first, Chibiko thought his head was spinning, but then he realized that it was the bin that was spinning, and he was in it. The pink crystals seemed to turn into clouds around him, and when the spinning eventually stopped, he was covered in a huge ball of cotton candy. Oops, sorry about that, said the broccoli that had been manning the cotton candy cart. No problem, Chibiko replied. I love cotton candy. And with that, Chibiko ate all of the cotton candy that was covering him, and, since he was now quite sticky, decided to go home to take a shower. He felt a little bit sick, but he was very happy.